Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm doing a little get ready with me, kind of really soft, pretty makeup look, kind of something perfect for like a date night or something like that. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with my skin. I'm going to start with the skin portion first, and my skin was doing so well, and now I've suddenly come out with massive spot, which isn't great, but I will cover it so it's not the end of the world. So to begin with, I'm going to go in my 100% Pure Luminous Primer. Give my skin that nice glow. Okay, for foundation I'm going to go with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. This is the one I got for my birthday. I have it in Fair 1. It kind of gives a demi-matte finish, but it'll still let the glow come through. It's kind of full coverage, so I'm actually going to use a damp sponge just to kind of soften the coverage, because I don't want full coverage. I still want my skin to look like skin. So like I said, I'm going to go in with a damp sponge. This is the Real Techniques sponge. I'm just going to apply this to my skin. So as you can see, it has given me some coverage. We're using a sponge. Obviously, like, my spot hasn't completely covered, but that's okay. I'll go on concealer, but it's still allowing my freckles to show through, which is kind of what I want. I want to give like evenness to the skin, but still allow for things like freckles to show through. And like I said, I don't mind going with concealer just to hide any areas I do want to hide. Okay, and then for concealer, I'm going to go in the Makeup Revolution concealer. Now I've run out of C1, so I'm using C2, so I'm only going to take a small amount where I need it, because I was a little sharp that it is slightly darker than my skin tone. I've just made the fatal mistake of using the doe foot applicator on my spot. That's one way. If you are someone that suffers some spots, if you use like a doe foot applicator, apply it to your back of your hand and not onto the spot, because I've just put that bacteria back into that pot, so that was a bad rookie error for me. So I'm going to use the sponge again to blend that out. So I'm just going to go ahead and set those areas. As you know, I just like to set the areas that are kind of, I put the concealer, and also where I do get shiny. So I'm going to take the RMS Unpowder. And actually I'm going to take it on my sponge. And then apply it under the eye. Just very softly. This is a great powder in all fairness, but it's one of those powders that you have to be very careful, because it can leave residue on your skin, so it will leave that kind of white cast a little bit. As long as you blend it out, it should be fine. I know Emily really enjoyed this product as well when she tried it out, and she's actually gone ahead and bought it now as well. It's always good to know. Set that in place. Just gently dabbing on what we've done. See, now I can see it in the thing, the difference between the contrast. Now I'm going to bronze up my skin. I'm going to take the Lily Low Miami Beach bronzer for this, and just give my skin a nice warmth to it, as it is the summer and things. So another product I got from my birthday was the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. So it's kind of like, it's kind of a mix of things. You can add it underneath the foundation to give it all over glow. It says you can add it on top to add extra coverage and the glow. So it kind of yeah, it's like a illuminator for the skin, but it also gives slight coverage a bit as well. Not anything heavy or anything like that. It's a very unusual product, but I really, really like it. So again, I'm going to use it on my sponge, pick some up. And then pop it in the areas I like to add the glow. And let's finish off, I am going to add a spray to my face. Now this isn't a setting mist, it's just a facial mist. And it's a mattifying facial mist. So it won't get rid of my glow, but it'll just help keep all the oils at bay and things like that. Now, as far as I'm aware, so it's actually from the brand The Body Shop, which was cruelty free, and then it was bought out by L'Oreal, which although they claim to be cruelty free, obviously parent company wise it technically wasn't. But I know now that it has been bought by another company that is cruelty free, which I'm really excited about because I did think The Body Shop had some nice stuff. I just don't understand why a brand, they would be bought out by a brand like L'Oreal. It'd be like Lush getting bought by L'Oreal, which kind of goes against everything Lush stands for in terms of cruelty free and stuff like that and testing animals. But they are now officially cruelty free. Their parent company is a cruelty free parent company, so it's now a brand that is back on the kind of list of products or list of brands I can use now. So this is the Mint Mattifying Mist. Actually my friend got me, funny enough, the other 3 of the mists for my birthday without even realising I already had this one, which is pretty cool. So I've got all 4 of them. This is the only one I've tried so far. I haven't opened up the other ones yet, but this is the Mint Mattifying. It smells a bit like mojito, so if you're not really if you don't like heavily perfumed things, you might not like this, but the scent kind of disappears. But it's a really nice facial mist. So if you'd like me to test out more of their kind of makeup and stuff, do let me know, because like I said, they are officially, well, through my kind of rules, they are cruelty free now. So okay, now I'm going to move on to the eye portion. I'm going to start off with my Lily Lolo primer as always. I switch between using my finger and my concealer brush, it just depends what I grab first. So as you can see, I've been loving this primer since I've tested it out. I don't think I've used concealer on my eyes since. And then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow in Rose Gold. And this is going to go all over my lids. So like I said, I want something soft and pretty. This is going to act as like the base for everything else. And then I'm just going to tap it out with my finger. I'm then going to go into the Sleek Au Naturel palette just here, and I'm going to take this beautiful kind of orangey shimmery shade, almost very similar to that rose gold shade. I'm just going to take it on a flat brush, and I'm just going to pack over it just to set that cream eyeshadow in place, especially in the kind of crease area. Then I'm actually just going to take some of the bronzer I used earlier on a fluffy brush and just pop this through the crease. Just add some warmth through there. Now I'm going to take some of the kind of matte dark brown here on a brush, not too much, and just work this onto the outer section of the eye, going quite lightly because I don't want it to be super dark. Like I said, I just want a soft, pretty eye for this look. I'm going to take that big fluffy brush again and just make sure it's blended and softened. add some mascara. I'm going to go with my Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. And like, I'm going to keep the lower lash line bare like I tend to do. I just think it really softens the look and makes it look really pretty, and I like that. So, to finish off his lips, and I'm actually just going to go with the lip tint. This is the Jane Ardell Forever Pink. It's one of their Just Kiss lip and cheek stains. I think it's really pretty and something very subtle, but will help time the rest of the look. I think if you are going on like a date night, you want something that looks pretty on the lips, but it kind of won't get ruined with food. I mean, it may disappear with food, but it's not going to look terrible afterwards. So that's his makeup look complete. Like I said, something very soft and very pretty. I think it's quite perfect for date night because it's not too like over the top in your face, but it's still quite a nice put together pretty makeup look. So I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Please leave a request down below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.